Welcome guys to color grading. In this lecture, you start learning about the concept of color grading. What is color grading? Why would you want to use grading and what's its purpose? And how does grading affect your film or documentary? You will also get a glimpse on what colors or palettes to use to achieve the kind of grading you are looking for. I will also show you a few examples of color grading that might start you in becoming a top grader in the world. I hope so. So let's start. You have learned that color correction is about setting your blacks and whites, setting the contrast, adjusting highlights and shadows, then working on the chroma, that is balancing your colors and removing color cast if any. Then you move on to ensure color consistency from clip to the other. When you have completed your color correction, usually for the whole video, you start now color grading. Not necessarily for the whole video, but for the scenes that you want to portray certain emotions. Color grading is about using color palettes to style your film. The color palettes you use will provide an additional tone to portray certain emotions. The emotion portrayed will depend on the color palette and the colors within the palette. You can get very different feelings from different palettes, of course. Color grading is about adding or creating certain feelings, creating certain moods, creating certain style for your video. With color grading, you will change the look and the spirit of a scene to show the right emotion, if it is cold, warm, dangerous, or totally impersonal. Let's see some examples. Here I have two 3-second shots only from the series iZombie. I don't know if you watched it, it's pretty old. The scene on the left is a bit warm. It seems like she's concerned, she's thinking about other people. Even if you change it a bit, you will notice like she is a bit caring. But the scene on the right, she seems cold, she seems cool, impersonal. Now this is achieved through grading. The girl did not change her skin color and the color correction is pretty good here. Actually, after the color correction is done, they added a certain grading on the left one to show that it's warm, and they added another grading on the right one to show it's cold and impersonal. Okay, if you watch now the two clips, for example, let's come over here. The first one, she's in the police station, she's concerned. And the second one, she is in a lab, it's cold, it's impersonal. So actually, this is about color grading. You notice that the same person, two environment, and the grading is very different, and you feel different towards what is happening within your film. Okay, what colors should you use to make it cold or cool, or to make it warm and concerned? Let's go to a small chart that I prepared over here. On the left side, you have the cool colors. I prefer to call them cold colors, but people like moderation and they go for cool. Cold colors are around the blues and mixed with yellow and red on the other side. They portray somehow a kind of impersonal environment, a calmness without warmth, without feelings or love, if you like. Some comfort, but a comfort that is just for the body, if you want to say. It's not about heart, it's not about feelings. On the other side, you have the warm colors that are based mainly on the red. So red mixed also with yellow, even the yellow-green, and the plain red, most probably you know it's about danger and so on. So the warm colors will provide you with this warm climate, this energy, passion, softness, some warmth in the heart, some hot feelings towards love, of course. It's lively, it's rich environment. I'm sure that you have seen movies about old castles. When they want to portray a rich old castle and the people are good and there is fun and love within the castle, they go for orange and the orange yellow and sometimes the red. But when they want to portray a cold, scary castle, old one where sinister things happen, they go around the blues and they tend also to go around the blue-gray. This is grading, and this is the moves that you want to learn how to set. Let's go now to our guy here. So I put just the same video, one next to the other. I use the crop here, it's an effect to crop it out and to show you something similar. Now let's grade this one. I'm gonna give you some example here. There are several ways to apply grading to your videos, to the clips, or to the whole film within Premiere Pro. I just want to show you now about the creative here. It's pretty easy. If you come to look, you will notice that you can use a look. There are not many. In fact, you will discover there are many more. You can also come over here, fade the video or sharpen it or add some vibrance or some saturation. Let's do that. Let's take the video, I guess, on the right. Nope. Let's take the one on the right here. That's the right one. And let's sharpen it first of all. Let's go to sharpening. And I guess this is cool enough. Let's say 60. Let's go to the second one here and sharpen it to 60. So actually they are almost identical within sharpening. Then let's take a look. We look at the right one. I hope so. And let's give it SL big minus blue. So you are removing the blue but in big quantity. Now that's what's happening here. What feeling do you get when you watch this guy against this guy? Cool. And you can come adjust it. You can add the vibrance a bit, for example. You can add the saturation. And notice what's happening to the skin color here. And notice what's happening to his hat and so on. So actually, looking at the right one, you get a different feeling somehow from the left one. Let's take the left one and add a warm look. We are going to use, of course, the red. I know about a good one here. At least I like it, which has tobacco. Here it is. We apply this look. Now, notice what's happening here. Let's add a bit the vibrance. And let's add a bit the saturation. Cool. I will exaggerate a bit. Now, notice the feeling here. What do you feel about this guy? He's warm. He's near you. He's talking from his heart. Then this guy is a bit distant, a bit impersonal. And that's what you have achieved using the grading. Of course, you can come now to tint. Let's take the one, I'm a bit lost. Let's see which one is that. Yep, let's take this one and add even more warmth. So I will use the shallow tint here. I will take it towards the red. Notice that it moves very slowly. It won't let you move too fast. Here you are. So I did a tint for the shadow. Then here I'm going to do another tint for the highlight going towards the yellows. Okay, and you can balance the tint now. Take it towards the shadows or the highlights over here. It doesn't really matter, but notice now there is quite a difference here. This guy, I don't want to talk to this guy. You know what I mean? He's distant and this guy is warm, is towards me. This is what you notice from the color chart over here. I used the warm colors against the cool colors. You can achieve a lot with grading and let your viewer feel the scene without words and without emotions even from the actors, just by using grading. You notice very well that this is happening pretty nicely over here. She's warm, she's cold. If you've played the scene, for example, here, you will notice it's the same girl. Notice the look of concern, but it's not enough. So you use color grading towards the blues and this one towards the reds to get this warmth and to get this cool or coldness. So this is about color grading, and I hope you will use it on your videos to portray this scene and to portray these emotions for your video. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next lecture.